going to show you some great books for the youngest kiddos to learn from. It's not a traditional nonfiction sense, but at that age, anything is teaching them. So this tiny little set of mini machines, these are just $7.99, and they come with 4 books, and each one is just super cute, and it's just about the construction equipment and what happens with the construction. There's rhyming, and this is really hard to do with one hand. But his bulldozer's yellow with big chunky tracks. When Bill starts the engine, it clackety clacks, clackety clack. So there's some good sounds, automatopoeias, that kind of stuff. So that is the mini machines set. One of our new sound books, these are what all of our newer sound books are going to be kind of like, but this one is awesome. It's and it's got a long shelf life, so as kids get older, they can learn even more. Before they start, everybody tunes up to get ready. It sounds like this. Oh, I forgot to turn it on. Sorry. Totally goofed on that one. Okay. So anyway, the discs on the page are what you push. And then there's, it'll mention all the different instruments. So that's the orchestra. Then we have a set of listen and learn. I think there's Chinese, there's English, and then there's another brand new one that has, it's more targeted with their topics. So this one is the Spanish version. There is an English one though, so again, it's just good for vocab learning as a whole. You push go, and then this is the getting around category card, and then they push.
El camión de bomberos, el patín del diablo.
And it's also great for adults, right? If you don't know Spanish. And each card is double-sided, so it comes with 4 cards. So there's 8 different categories. You might have seen this in another video, or you might see it later, but I really love this series. This is the Little Red Penguin series. There's numbers, there's shapes, and there's colors. There's also a words one, but I'm going to be honest, it's not my favorite, so go with the other 3. They're awesome. How many socks can you see? And so they have to count the socks when they open this. And there will be a number there. So this is how they're all presented kind of like that, with a flap of some sort and then whatever it's teaching. They're board books, perfect for little hands. And then our mini treasures, you might see another one in the same series in a different video, but this is the I Can Count, which has the longest shelf life of them because of the numbers. And even my 5-year-old kind of plays with these. We kind of teach simple math with them, but in the early stages, it has the 4 dots. It shows 4 in a different way, and then it shows 4 with an animal, 4, and then 1 more. So it starts with the simple math is 5, and then there's little poems in the back. And then on the back of at the back of the thing there's that, and you can make a little stacking or a little matching game. And those are perfect for little hands. So books that kind of get them thinking and using logic are always fun. And it becomes more of an experience versus just sitting there reading a book to them. Every page will say something like, who is splashing whom? So you look and they have to figure out who's splashing somebody. And every page is very similar. So it's all about their observation skills and narrowing it down. And then there's another one that's just like this, and I'm completely blank on this. It's, I think, who comes next or something like that, that also is this very similar format. This one's a classic. It's been around for a while. Big book of English words. It has 1,000 words with pictures, and it's kind of illustrated in that Richard Scarry. That has all the different scenes. So much to talk about. Great for vocab building, but it can also be used as kind of I see 3 people that are wearing green or whatever, 4 people, and then they have to count. So it's got a long shelf life as well. These are thicker pages. And then we have a concept series, Lift the Flap, there's colors, there's shapes, there's numbers, and there's opposites. Those are the 4 for the youngest. And then we have also a words and a first math, and then telling the time that have started, and then a fractions and decimals and stuff for older kids. But just to kind of show you, this is a brilliant book for teaching colors and to just kind of like instill that in them. So it's what they'll do is there's little word problems. Who has a shaggy mane in the yellow car? So they have to figure out where the yellow car is, and they open, and then they can tell you what it is. But every page It's kind of like a little worksheet with interactive. This one's my favorite page. So anyway, those are awesome because they get them interacting and learning and they don't even know it. And then we have this big book of colors that is just fabulous. It is beautiful in all senses of the word. There's a color wheel, so it actually has a great shelf life as you can teach concepts beyond just green, yellow, and red. There's different shades of green, different shades of yellow. It's just so phenomenally beautiful. So, and then this is, I'll show you really quick, a page that every kid loves. It shows how colors change other colors with that. So that's a big book of colors. All right, there you go. Happy learning and reading.